Hi Leo, how are you? I'm good. My name is Carol Assad, and I'm here with your Manifestation Activation Tarot reading, where I look into the frequency available for my viewer who's working with the archetype of Leo. I look into the frequencies that are available for your manifestation. I clarify those frequencies with the Rider-Waite-Smith system. At the end of the reading, I go in with some oracle cards and get us some channeled messages. And as this video is uploading, I do go through and activate the frequencies that are revealed during the reading, Leo. Also, I have been working with the energy of anybody who would enter into this energetic exchange with me for the highest good of all of us involved. I did a trapped emotional cleanse for, like I said, my viewer in the light. Okay, so I'm an Espiritista Oracle. I'm autistic. I'm an energy worker, so you'll see me quite physically using the energy, moving it around and through my body, just so that I know that things are flowing, so I can tune into the energies. Okay, Leo, so just think about whatever's been on your mind and the emotions that brings up, and whatever's been on your heart and the ideas that brings up for you. We'll try to merge your heart and your mind so that you can just project whatever it is that is in your heart, all of your dreams, into reality here, Leo. Okay, let's get started. I've already pre-shuffled everything, so Spirit, in the highest love and light here, Spirit, please. Frequencies for the archetype of Leo. There we go. Oh, remembrance in the headspace. Secretive. What's next? Yeah. Okay, see. So what's up, Leo? What's going on? In your headspace, you've got remembrance. Your heart space, you've got healing. In the correspondence between the two, you've got perception. What can be changed, root chakra. What won't be changed, Gaia. Your daily rhythm is the solar plexus chakra, and your overall vibration is universal love, Leo. I'm going to go through, clarify with the Rider-Waite-Smith system here, okay, Leo? Thank you for your patience. What is it, Leo? Shit. Leo. Leo. Heavy duty energies, Leo. It's good. It's okay. It's good. All right, just tuning in here. So in your headspace, you've got the frequency of remembrance, number 38. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. Have a look, please, at the geometry and the colors. Just really quick for your subconscious to take it in, so that when I activate it, things go really smoothly. This is wonderful, and I'm telling you, the energies have been so strong. So you were leading in with the World, Major Arcana, the completion not only of the Foolish Journey, but also the World is then you are commencing the Fool's journey again so you're in a transition, okay? So it's number 21, the World, and on this one it's Archangel Michael. Job well done. Joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment, remembrance of the world. It's almost as if you went through some type of what did you do here? What did you do, Leo? What did Leo do here? It's like round and round. It's like that oracle card from the Wisdom of the Oracle card. I don't know, I'm just getting round and round, but not in the negative sense. It's like you went through the Fool's journey, like to come full circle back to yourself as the Fool again. I'm seeing Leo able to traverse. I use that word a lot, but I'm seeing Leo able to traverse like the cycles of life. You can see it's almost like you're an experienced soul, but you didn't know that until you reached this reading, like until this point happened, where you're now in this frequency of remembrance. So you went through a lot of soul searching, some like quests or voyages, journeys, like through your life. I see somebody who has embarked on journeys, who has embarked on different quests, so to speak, deliberately, and who has gone through the process of developing good habits and becoming one with their goals and reaching their goals, etc., and then navigating the relationships and the frequencies around you. And so I'm seeing that with this practice that you have undergone thus far up into your life, okay, to this moment in time, that this most recent journey that you went on, it actually unlocked a lot of memories, a lot of remembrance of, I see gifts, I see remembrance of actually just self. I'm feeling a remembrance of this is ethereal. This is a remembrance of something other than what I'm doing. Like, this is a remembrance of some other dimensional existence. I see that whatever you've come up into close with, Leo, you haven't really been on the 3D. No, it was a remembrance to your own powers of manifestation. I see that here, so it's beautiful. Thank you for being here with me in this reading, because I'm seeing like a master manifester here, so I hope I do well. So moving forward, I'm looking into the heart space. You have number 29, healing. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Number 29, healing. Okay, so, and it's so beautiful. Like, I like the color scheme here, like the world with the blue and the yellow full circle, like creation, like knowing of your creation with this yellow, and like a knowingness of this remembrance, and then the blue manifestation, like in the head space, lots of like magnetism, but also projection, and like the synergy of thought forms and different levels of consciousness. And then here with healing, I'm seeing all this green, okay, with the 9 of Earth, 9 of Pentacles. So I think I showed it to you. So the green is for the heart chakra. This position I equate with the law of polarity, because the Hermetic principle of polarity, because our emotions have different poles to them. So we're traversing those emotions here in this principle with healing in the 9 of Earth. 9 of Earth traditionally has to do with some type of independence, so some self-healing, maybe a remembrance. I see maybe you're a healer and you have remembered something has been unlocked in your DNA. I'm hearing Atlantis. I'm feeling that you have now ignited some healing gifts. So that's interesting. Nine of Earth, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment, yes, an inner knowing of this healing. I'm seeing somebody like healing even plants like in the garden. I don't know, I know this sounds like a fairy tale, but like somebody touching like the petals, and the petals healing themselves, like going backwards in time almost. A healing that has to do with the original healthy canvas of the human body, of the healthy canvas of the human body, like when they first came in, or like every 7-year cycle as the epithelium, all the organs kind of regenerate new. I'm seeing that new. So there must be a lot of emotional healing in quiet silence, in your own experience, in your own mind. And I'm seeing you, just because this manifestation, because I told you I saw a master manifester. So what I'm seeing is this, I'm just watching you be very self-sufficient here in your healing. So you know how to meditate, how to work with the powers that be, you know who to call on, or you just understand your body. Maybe you're, so this, everybody's different, they have their own particular healing powers. Okay, there's so many millions of ways to heal. But mostly, are we recording? Okay, so but mostly I'm seeing someone that's very in tune with their own body and their own energies, who receives the communication and then can center themselves and get a hold of their body and I don't know, start anew, start fresh, start anew. So this new like I'm getting smooth as a baby's bottom, like I'm just getting like brand new, fresh, healthy, supple skin. And then I'm seeing that, like, even though you may not be there, like, have that you're able to focus in on. So say that's what you wanted. So say that, like, you wanted to heal, like, an abrasion or something, and I can see that you are able to, if not like heal right away, but accelerate healing and offer the nurturing, the emotional, psychic, energetic healing, like maybe a Reiki healer or somebody who can really change the resonance and speed up healing. This is what I see, okay, with the Nine of Earth. Like, it's magical. It seems out there. Okay, what else? But I'm seeing this healing in the heart chakra. So okay, this master manifestation, it comes through because of your heart space being so strong. So you're understanding the dynamics between thought and emotion, and how to kind of create the egregore that's necessary for exactly what you want. And I'm seeing that that has all to do with your perception. So somebody who understands that their perception is key, which is also to me like intent, okay? The way we perceive things is also the intent that we put into the world. Especially if we're talking about the perceptions of our visualizations, that's what we project into the world. So as above, so below is the principle of correspondence. So the energy that is corresponding between your heart and your mind, darling Leo, is perception, number 35. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real, and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Perception. Okay, can you see? Okay. With the 5 of air, an unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motives. So that's how you learned about this healing, by in this independence. This is an experienced person. Okay, somebody who understands that their perception is everything, that the way that you perceive the world is exactly what you're going to receive from the world. It's what I see, that through empty victories, but not like anyone in particular, just like while you're going through your fool's journeys, whatever your goals have been in your life and your journeys. I'm seeing that, you know, you face this 5 of air, kind of, you know, making bad choices, whatever, learning your own powers of manifestation, and then just like making adjustments and coming to this epiphany kind of place where your brain chemistry has come to this true understanding, like a resonance between the emotional heart and the brain, where the resonance can't go below a certain place. You have now calibrated your perception to be like at a certain level of consciousness or higher, so you don't need to worry about this 5 of air issue anymore. It's like a fail safe for your own perception. Great job. This is your higher self doing this for you. Like, you've been, this is what I was saying, like I saw this energy to on another plane, so probably your higher self and your 3D self, I see you coming into more wholeness, calling in your scattered fragments, trusting yourself, your subconscious, to make sure that you can be in flow state every day, doing whatever healing you must through the heart, running things through your heart space for your own healing, your own perception, and being able to trust yourself with that, because you have now put this to a place where your perception can never go below a certain frequency. So this is good. Whew, swish, Leo. Let's go. Beautiful. Let's hydrate. Thanks for sharing, Leo. This is interesting. The necessity to recognize when to slow down. You noticed it before. In your cause and effect, you have, so this is the principle of cause and effect with the root chakra, frequency of the root chakra number 1. I like it because it just became Aries season and it's super red. That's what I'm getting. The frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates our passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane. Both in our bodies as well as in the physical world. The root chakra. Both in, let me see again, guys. The energy is coming through cause and effect. What can you change having to do with your root chakra? What can you change having to do with your root chakra, darling? What is this? Passion supports our sense of security on this plane, on the physical plane, okay, in the bodies as well as the physical world. In the bodies as well as the physical world. So in the body, having to do with the healing. The root chakra here, paired with the 6 of earth, gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. Root chakra here with the 6 of earth. I'm just seeing balance. So you're keeping a balance. We're going to get more clarification, okay, Leo? But when it comes to when you apply this reading to your manifestations, okay, I'm going to activate these frequencies. I know I can help you in that way. Like I said, I see a master manifester, but you're obviously here for some guidance. So number 1, like I did do the release, I'll activate these frequencies for you. And spirit, you know, my spirit is asking you, what I'm seeing is that if you want to affect any changes in the world, the key is going to be keeping balanced energetic exchanges with people. I'm not seeing money. I'm not seeing, maybe yes, you need to do some balancing of your books probably. This is just like a little warning for a few of you. But, or maybe all of you, who knows. I'm sure our books can all be balanced a little better here and there. But mostly this has got to do with balanced, even energetic exchanges, and having the discernment to establish what the energetic exchange is going to be between you and any other entity before going in. So, and I was talking about like slowing down. I think it was like to enjoy my water a minute ago. So I think in the moment, the effect that you can cause when it comes to your life, to really ground whatever you want, like to get it rooted, to plant your seeds nice and strong, okay? I'm seeing that it's important for you to be very direct and clear with your intent with people and with their intent with you, regardless of whatever you may be bartering with, if it's money or time, or if it's I don't know, whatever these exchanges in the world are, it could be affection, it could be information, whatever these exchanges are. The necessity to have this established energetic exchange kind of set before you go through is gonna just be a failsafe for you. Like all the time, you're not gonna enter into anything or waste any of your energy. This is what the whole point is, like, mostly is how you're gonna keep everything grounded, keep on with your foundations. Like, your advice is to just make sure that things are clear from the beginning, especially within your heart, within yourself. That's that. Okay, switch. Moving forward, the next position, I equate with the principle of gender because it's what you cannot change. I call this position what won't be changed, because you're not going to change your gender when you're born. Okay, when you're born into the world, you're born with a gender. So what won't be changed is usually like something that you're not gonna avoid. Moving forward, number 28, Gaia. Mother Earth, Divine Feminine coming through strong. Love. Nurture. Okay, let's see. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our Great Mother and to the universe that birthed us all. Gaia. Okay. Recording. Yeah. Gaia, paired with the 5 of fire. Our Great Mother, Divine Feminine, I said, was coming through. Competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. Yeah, it's not going to change the bothersome details of like your energetic exchanges, because like sure, here in the 3D realm, like the exchange of money is pretty obvious, right? Like purchase or whatever. But this is somebody who's a master manifester who really understands the ins and outs of the Fool's Journey we mentioned. Somebody who can use their mind power to heal. Okay, so what is being clearly described here to me is the necessity for you to really lay clear boundaries with any exchanges that you're going into, because there's some traps. There's traps because you have set these boundaries, these energetic boundaries, so that your level of consciousness can't go really that much lower, but like that bothers some entities out there, like that's bothersome to maybe somebody who has tasted your energy before when you were not as well contained. So the necessity to always, on all days in every exchange, just do a quick, my intent is, like I did with you, if you would enter into this exchange for the greatest good, then those are the parameters. Your intention is everything, is key. So you always make sure that you're setting the parameters for your energetic exchanges, and then also your spirit guides, your protectors, the universe, however you understand, okay, they also know then what you are not going to deal with. And so when you within yourself set the parameters that you are going into any exchange with, and then if it is also necessary to communicate that, also good, but that's a protection for yourself. Okay, You've got high vibrations here. The only thing that can slow you down is maybe some of these more tricky spirits or entities, whatever, that want to get their claws into you, darling. So, and it's just to give you a little bit, like, it's not even going to slow your manifestation. It's only going to slow your manifestations down. It will never stop them. Mother Earth has got you. Like, you're Gaia wants you to be very clear on what you're doing, okay? You just need to be very clear on what you're doing with the entities that you're, also to avoid any karma or misconceptions, evil eye or projections. Make sure that you're setting your boundaries here, because this 5 of fire I'm seeing is like people are like just watching, just waiting in the cut, and your mother Gaia has your back. I'm going to activate the frequency, okay, of this divine feminine energy. You've got this like really, really grounded, especially with the 9 of earth here too. Yeah, grounded earth energy, divine feminine energy. But so just make sure that nobody's gonna get you with any of these five wands, okay? Let's hydrate. If you ever have like a weird feeling of being unsafe, go outside. Side note, okay? So your daily rhythm, the solar plexus chakra, number 3, the frequency of the solar plexus. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. Solar plexus chakra paired with another major arcana, Justice, Archangel Raguel. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs, Leo. I'm seeing this yellow daily rhythm. So your daily rhythms have to do with your rituals, your habits, maybe the patterns that you follow throughout your day. Those are your rhythms, right? So manifest in physical form the rhythm of your being throughout your days. Here with Justice, number 8. This is a very confident person, and I told you, you let in with the world with this. So master manifester, but not only that, adjust somebody who, so you, like I said, you had this vibe when it came to perception. You had some cutting realizations, some empty wins, some empty victories, and so that will cut a person to the bone. These empty victories, when you like fight tooth and nail and then win, but are still dissatisfied and actually with more heartache, like that's an empty victory. And I'm seeing that like that experience not only jolted you to up your game when it came to your perception, and like to understand your perception is your reception from the world. How you perceive the world is how you receive the world, my love. So, but this was sharp and cutting, and justice is blind. And I see that you had to learn that you had to be blind, like that you had to, when I say justice is blind, what I'm saying is that sometimes with the rules, there's no going around them. Like we have set parameters for the right and just way to do things, or at least when it comes to our dealings. This reading has a lot to do with like contractual agreements. It has a lot to do with energetic exchanges outside of yourself. I see somebody who's got very good control over their own energies, or at least a knowing, like a healer, a manifestor, somebody who's remembering past lives or remembering some parts of themselves that you're bringing to the world to heal, to create, being your own powers. So, this reading is telling me keep it up, because the reason why you're manifesting everything in is because of this just approach that you're taking to things, by understanding like the red tape. Like sometimes it's tedious to have to go through the red tape, but especially when you're a high energy being and somebody who can compute probably quicker than the people around them, But do your breath work, take your time, like when I was taking my time to breathe and drink the water, take your time to set the parameters, because sometimes when you're moving a little quick, like quicker than maybe more the beings around you, because like a master manifester is going to, what we do is we put our manifestations like out there, and then it takes time for the world to vibrate, for things to come into fruition, right? But you, my friend, are a very powerful manifester. So what's happening here is that you're going to be leaving your surroundings behind more often than others, and it's only going to be in your perception. You could still be going to the same job every day, live with the same people, go through the same habits and everything, but it's your perception, it's raising, it's higher to meet with these manifestations and your goals. Your experience is yours alone. So before you leave these people, or before you leave situations behind that are not able to keep up with you, you know, it's like you have to always set the boundaries of your energetic exchanges, because you never know the level of consciousness of those around you. It's super important, okay? It's the message. And you don't know, like, if you cannot hold anybody's entities against them, or the entities that work through other humans. Like, this is a person who can understand, like, these are people's entities coming through them, and so there's a necessity, Leo. This has to do with protection, darling. You shine bright, Leo. I was looking at this yellow too, and to protect this bright Leo energy that just you're already attractive, you know. And so like people are gonna see that and feel that, and so it's really important for you to hold your boundaries even when you're in a great mood and you want to share your happiness with people. So there's a responsibility here, not only to create healthy boundaries in the beginning, but also to uphold boundaries and communicate that with those entities in your life, that maybe they get excited when it comes to your energy. You are ahead. You know, your energy is high. So people are going to just naturally flock to that. Okay, you're probably a thought leader or just some type of leader. Or people just look up to you, and sometimes, you know, you never know where a person's level of consciousness is, or what kind of entities that are maybe lingering around them or attached or working through them. Like, these are shadows that I'm sure, Leo, you've also had to face in the past before, so you can understand that also about other beings outside of you. Sometimes they get so excited and they just want to kind of stay close to you all the time. And Leo, you need also your space. So make sure that you're holding up boundaries. I know that you're very, very confident right now. So I know you can do it. But what I really want, I want you to be able to enjoy your relationships and enjoy your manifestations. So that's why just nipping anything that you would be uncomfortable with when it comes to interacting with people, like you nip that in the bud by just laying your boundaries and upholding them and having to be firm. And that's okay, because you're so loving and warm, because you radiate as the Leo, as the sun does. It's okay. People may feel a sharp stab or something when you lay a boundary, but because of that warmth, I see, Leo, that it still will be an embrace with the right people, because they'll appreciate you communicating that with them, even if it's not with words and it's with your frequency that you emit, my love. Okay, darling. Moving forward here in your overall vibration, Leo. You've got universal love paired with the 7 of coins of earth, number 44. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself, number 44. Paired with the 7 of earth, seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worthy. Seeds well planted. Temporary pause in action. Unnecessary worry. No, let me see the image. Oh, look at these. Look at that. The creatures in this woodland area. There are fairies, but the tree is a haggard old thing. When it comes to universal love, and I was talking about also like Gaia, you needing to go out to Gaia to ground, because there's just like entities trying to like not, maybe even if it's not, if they're not trying to get their claws in you to like be with you all the time, maybe you're feeling like you have to beat some energies off with a stick. Oh my god, like I'm seeing this haggard old crone tree. Sorry, I love trees, but the face in the tree is like an energy leech, because you emanate universal love. It's your entire vibration, Leo. So be careful how deep you go into the woods and what you let take from you, my love. So there's some really lovely things in the forest, but if you get too close to this trunk, she might just eat you up. I don't know why this is coming up. I don't know where the story is coming from. Leo, overall vibration. Sowing seeds. You need seeds well planted, darling. Yes, this has to do with your framework, with what moving forward on a clean. I kept on getting this supple skin too. When I see that, it's like a fresh start and needing to always keep that clean. Like this entire manifestation, it needs like this entire manifestation reading is about boundaries. And that's it. So okay, Leo, moving forward, I'm gonna cleanse. Oh yeah, I'm gonna cleanse, Leo. I'm gonna clear and ground. If any one thing that you heard of thus far stuck out to you, Leo, just think of that one thing as I get another wave of Rider-Waite-Smith cards, and we'll see if we can get some more, I don't know, anything. Let's see, Leo. Nice, loving light, spirit. Remembrance of the world, strong, bleeding, and strong energies. And the devil. Ooh, remembrance, the world and the devil. Somebody who can go through all of that. Look at okay, all the cards. I got it. The High Priestess, fucking justice. Stop it, Leo. Okay, Two of Coins, the Nine of Swords. This is up and down, up and down. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Vamos a ver what's on the bottom. The Six of Swords. Okay, moving forward from any of the BS. Okay, Leo. Remembrance with the World card, number 21. And then the Major Arcana of the Devil, having to do with temptation. Not just temptation. The Capricorn energy of really feeling pleasure in order to ground it. Like feeling pleasure, maybe through temptation or through some unhealthy habits, but then grounding what is useful and dispelling what isn't. So this is how you went really dark. You may have overcame addictions. You're probably a person who has explored also the darker powers in order to funnel those into manifestation. I said that you are a master manifestor, so you probably understand chaos magic in one way or another. I'm seeing that here, and I'm seeing grounded. Probably you have already established yourself in some ways. You're an established person here in the 3D, Leo. And if you don't have like physical, like some people, when I say that they're established and grounded when it comes to Pentacles or Capricorn energy, Earth energy, it doesn't have to do with physical belongings. It could just be a person who is very solid, very abundant and grounded within themselves, somebody who doesn't need or want for anything in the world, who has come to a place within themselves of resonance, of perfect balance, to take it or leave it, really, like a human the real knowledge that a human really doesn't need much at all here in the 3D, and the integration of that to then have a lot, and traversing temptation and learning your own weaknesses and what triggers that from outside sources and experiences, reiterating the necessity to be very clear with your boundaries and everything. Because now, if you're a person who has gone through this devil energy and you have been both the woman and the man shackled and the devil, and you've played all those roles and you understand them intimately, then you're gonna also, when you interact with the entire world, people who have been both the woman, the man, and the devil, and maybe not as advanced as you are with this beautiful reading, but those energies are going to come to you because you have conquered them in there, and you're here with healing in the heart space. So your heart is your entire being. Your heart is probably radiating healing. Your boundaries are important because this double energy is looking to be healed too. And yes, it's okay to heal, but under your own, you set the parameters for that. Okay, moving forward. So another major arcana, the High Priestess, Pisces energy. Healing, the frequency, 9 of Earth, very independent, inner solidarity, and inner, just somebody who's solid within themselves, totally cool, enjoying, what does it say, the little things in life? Like I said, little luxuries, and I was talking about, like, here in the 3D, you could be a super abundant person who lives very, like, minimal, but it's just the frequency of groundedness, of being a rooted person. So here in the 3D, it's a feeling. Healing with this 9 of Earths, and then this, I say Earths, like how many are there? Are we talking about the multiverse? Maybe, I don't know. Hydrate. Like I said, it's Pisces energy, so of course I'm gonna be like, oh, multiverse, universe, what's going on, timelines. Okay, this is what I'm seeing with this High Priestess, levels of consciousness, this also being a little secretive here. So with great power comes great responsibility, I guess. Well, just to keep your energies up, like, what you do with your powers is completely up to you. This is your game to play. Like, there's no rules for somebody who manifests like this, to be completely honest. Like, you've got to deal with that within yourself. You set the parameters for your experience. So the High Priestess does that, and she also does it quietly. I'm feeling I'm getting a quiet healer, a quiet independent healer, somebody who has all of this energy. Fuck, man, with justice, like, okay, because I'm seeing all of the balance here in this. Yes, this is so, because when I read these major arcanas, I read them as destiny points in your contract, like a contract that you made with yourself for this lifetime experience. And so when I see major arcanas in this reading, I equate that to you making it to certain points in your contract destiny path. So this is a lot of development with the world and with the devil and the High Priestess. I see, like, not only somebody who can heal maybe the physical body, emotional body, but I'm seeing somebody who can heal the spirit. Somebody who can heal the spirit is a person who can almost, like, I'm getting, like, when past life regressionists take you to heal things from your past lives that may be carried over, like certain illnesses, for instance, like if somebody in a past life or concurrent, like, timeline, a part of you, a fragmented part of you, okay, had been suffering from starvation, and then in this lifetime you're obese. It's because you or trying to, you died that other lifetime, expired from that past experience, feeling that want, that pain of starvation and hunger. So in this life, if you don't understand why you're constantly afraid to feel hunger or something, you can get obese. But I'm seeing somebody who can help others traverse their own levels, their own fragments, their own being, their own experience. So a healer of the mind, of the spirit, and I see it quietly happening. So you may even be healing people without them understanding or realizing it. God bless you. This is so kind of you. Thank you, Leo. It's like you're not just shining your warm Leo sun and healing and growing everything, but you're putting deliberate action to help people who don't even understand exactly what you're doing for them. This is making a big difference in the world, and also bringing back to you the abundant and the understanding of one's own power. This is a gift because you're doing these deliberate acts of service. I think it's wonderful. Okay, thank you for your patience, Leo. Moving forward, so then we've got perception in this 5 of air, and I was talking about justice in your daily rhythm when it came to you understanding that the way that you perceive the world is how you receive it. And so you had to perceive some empty victories and stuff, and this is just a reiteration with the justice card that make sure you're upholding things by the book. And you wrote the book, so you're writing your book. These are your rules, okay? You're flexible. You know what to do with all these, with this High Priestess card and everything. If you need to make adjustments, you can trust yourself. I talked about you setting to this almost fail safe when it came to like you not going below a certain frequency. So like I said, it's just another reiteration that you're having to uphold your boundaries because you're manifesting like crazy. So it's beautiful. I'm seeing people following you, and I'm seeing the necessity for your kind heart and your empathy. So whether you are like a naturally like kind person or sourpuss person or whatever kind of person that you are, what I'm seeing is that you're still a healer, and there's still people that are like maybe all over you. So that's okay, Leo. You're really special. So your spirit wants you to make sure you're upholding your boundaries, and by placing those boundaries, then you can have meaningful relationships, darling. I'm just getting this message. We're recording. Okay, good. So moving forward with the root chakra and the 6 of earth, you've got the 2 of rods. Okay. Oh, the root chakra with the 6 of earth, needing to do these balanced exchanges of energy. So, kind of changes can you cause with your rootedness? And I see we were talking about you being really rooted here too with all the coins of energy. So there's 2 of that I'm seeing, like I'm just seeing you be able to make your decisions. Like look at the eras of your life when you're wanting to cause changes. Like if you're ever dissatisfied, okay, with the way things are going, like you have systems set here, pretty grounded, rooted systems set, like manifestations, things, systems that you put into work, pendulums that you set for your own life, seeds that you have planted. You're careful with those seeds. With the 7, you've got to be very careful with these seeds. Okay, it's in your overall vibration, but that you're planting seeds of universal love and you're being mindful of it. Okay, making sure you're being mindful of it. I'm seeing you look at different eras of your life, and possibly with whatever kind of past life. I was talking about regressions, but you could also be like traversing the Akashic and stuff like this. You could even be reading books, and if you're a very empathetic person, you could put yourself in the shoes of those characters, empathize, and it's almost like an experience, a download from spirit when these artists are channeling. okay? These artists are channeling these great works. And so when you really resonate and you really empathize with these characters or these situations, these are different lifetimes. This is what I see you going. These are different experiences that you can say, that you can pick and choose from. So go through the different eras of your life, eras of art, eras of experience, eras of relationships, eras of fashion, eras of illness, different eras, and pick out the people that, especially when it comes to illness, if you faced an illness, I'm feeling this frequency of when I was put in the hospital. I faced a lot of stuff, okay, like when it came to my health, and I'm getting this frequency of this one time when I was in the hospital. It was a shitty stay, it was horrible, but there were just a few people who made it bearable. This is what I'm seeing. Like, you're able to affect change by seeing, by grabbing on to those, like I said, just a few people who just really had so much love and care that they made those days bearable, that they saw me like a human, and the rest of the experience was complete shit. So this is what I'm seeing, that you are able to traverse different experiences, no matter if they were shitty. You're able to see the good in them, choose that part to take with you into your new manifestations, and leave the rest behind you. This is somebody who has faced disappointment, hardcore disappointment, and has found it within them to move forward. This is a lot of releasing that you have done, and so you deserve to, with all that releasing, you've earned the right, okay, Leo, my love, to go back to those shitty experiences and those one or two saving grace, wonderful frequencies that you still hold dear. You can take those good parts into your future, and you can leave the rest of those bad experiences behind, Leo. This is a channeled message. Moving forward. So there's some, I think that maybe you're not realizing like how powerful you are all the time. So that's why it's also important for you to, like, number one, set, like I said, you have like a set frequency around you, so that when other intrusive thoughts or intrusive entities try to come in, they just literally can't get into your auric field, because you've set like your perception to a certain place, so you can't receive anything low. We're talking about when it comes to your grounded root chakra here, needing to make sure that you're setting the parameters for your energetic exchanges, and also whittling in there those good experiences that you want, making room for them. Make room for them. You don't need to be rigid in these parameters, okay? You just need to be clear for yourself, because you don't always understand like your power. And so these are also protective for you when you set your systems. Then, because when you're setting your systems, you're consciously aware of your power. So then we go into life like we're here in 3D, and so we've just got mundane things to do. Our subconscious takes over, and so those old frequencies of disappointment and hurt and bad things, they can creep back in. But if you have your system set, then you're gonna resonate, or your body, there's gonna be some because we're getting, because let me slow down. What you can't change with this, with Gaia number 28, and there's some type of like resistance, okay, and you're needing to go out and go to the earth and ground yourself when it comes to this, like to protect yourself from people coming at you with resistance, or people like trying to just badger you, really, okay? And so that, like, this 5 of fire paired with the 9 of swords here now, so it's important for you don't really always know. This is just shadows, because you have the devil here, my love. So you've gone down deep and you've experienced serious worry and scaredness and pain. I'm seeing somebody who has to every so often be really fucking brave, like somebody who's experienced the kind of trauma that may cause like PTSD, cause people to have social anxiety or something, like cause people not to want to go outside at all. But for you to have come from this that you can't change it. You can't change that you had the experience, but you can change your perception of the experience, and you have. You're brave every single day. Sometimes your shadows are triggered, but because you have these upheld systems going and this protection from your spirit guides, that's okay. You can have those inner battles, the war within your heart, to trust that you made it through that and that you're not calling it back to yourself. So it does take bravery, right, to be human sometimes. Proud of you, Leo. Okay, moving forward. Here we go. So, with the solar plexus chakra, justice again, needing to be so you're safe within yourself. You're safe. You're a healer. You've healed yourself. You can heal other people. You're safe within yourself with this 9 of Earth. Okay, so and that's because you're holding up your boundaries. You're holding up your energetic boundaries. Your relational exchange boundaries. All these things, by the book, you've learned your lessons and you're holding your boundaries, and it's really wonderful. Okay, don't forget you got justice twice. It's number 8, infinity. It's the infinity sign, number 8 with justice. I just feel like, I feel like you're a person who does still need to deal with the shadows a lot for this kind of power, like to keep this kind of power pure. Also, because you've experienced these low vibrations, then when other people feel your universal love, your overall vibration is in universal love. So when people like are around you and you're emitting this frequency of overall love, people who have had these experiences, or who are currently dealing with them, they can sense that healed within you. So it's another reason why Spirit really wants you to protect yourself, just with so that when this idea comes up, you can process and you can release and move forward however you must to be brave and to face your day-to-day tasks, and know that you're okay, know that you're safe. Other people who don't feel safe may attach to you. You understand these are just entities. You don't take it personal. You just uphold your boundaries as the Justice card, okay? Just like the Judge in Justice, okay? All right. Okay, moving forward now. Your overall vibration, it could be a little challenging here with the 9 of Wands, but I see that whatever you're currently working on now, you're almost there. You're confident about it. I don't see any problems. I see somebody who just gets whatever they want. But right now, right in this moment, you're probably nearing the end of it, and you might be a little bit exhausted. Maybe that's why Spirit's asking you to, lean on your boundaries, okay? Lean on the parameters that you set for those that you exchange with. So, and I'm also seeing a necessity for some rest after you battle these. After you go through this, be gracious with yourself and give yourself time to rest, and then get up and move forward with this daily rhythm, okay? You're keeping it up really well. Let me cleanse for us. I wish for you to feel light once you process this stuff. Okay. When your fears come up and you process them, you'll feel light when you process them. Be brave, okay? Keep it up. You're doing great, Leo. Moving forward. The overall vibration of universal love with the 7 of Earths, your seeds being planted. So it's the fucking 7 of Pentacles again. This is why you're frustrated with the 9. So, okay, so you're here because you have some manifestations that are coming to fruition right now. and because the 7 of Earth has all these lovely forest creatures, magical creatures and everything that are planted, but then the bark is like a scary old crone. I'm just seeing that you're wanting to pick your stuff. You're wanting to harvest, but a little bit early. Look at this guy's like, ho hum. So I see. I just take it easy, Leo. The advice here right now is give yourself time to do other things. I don't know, do some leisurely things, watch something on TV, do pointless leisurely things, do art, do your nails, watch some flick, do something that's just like gives you space to be without worrying too much, because I see that you're super excited about something, or at least you've been putting a lot of work into it, and you're just kind of like such a manifestor that you're like, okay, let's go. No, experience the 3D experience too. Okay, calm down. So let's move forward. We're gonna go into some channel messages. Okay, we're recording. Okay, good. Okay, Leo, let's look into the shadows. What have you faced lately to get you to this? Ay, vamos a ver. My lips feel like they're a little weird. I can't see. I can't tell. Okay. I'm not having to do much work on you. Like you're a pretty self-contained person, but it also causes some tension. That's okay. Vamos, let's see, what kind of shadows have you faced? Are there shadows here for the archetype of Leo from my viewer and highest loving light? I couldn't tell you face to face. Thank you for leaving me. I'm happy that it's over. So let's see how these shadows were confronted. I'm feeling nauseous. Oh my God. You had some shadows that you faced? For real, for real. Oh, it was hard for you to even say I'm happy that it's over. Why would you feel so guilty? It's okay if you feel happy something's over. So what? Don't feel guilty. What is that? Vamos a ver. Spirit. Oh, imagine. My gosh. That's okay. Let's go. Come on. Okay, the closure. I couldn't tell you face to face. What were we saying? That it's okay if you're happy something's over? Thank you for leaving me. I couldn't tell you face to face. Were you avoidant? So you're just happy something's over because you were avoiding. Somebody else took initiative. I couldn't tell you face to face. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for leaving me. I watch you with your family. I'm happy that it's over. I'm sorry I left while you were still young. I'm sorry I left while you were young. Couldn't tell you face to face. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for leaving me. I watch you with your family. I'm happy that it's over. I'm sorry I left while you were still young. I'm not sure. Let's see. What's it say? Sometimes I didn't know what to do. You're so self-contained that like every time I pause and come back to your energy, it's like I'm like, knock knock, Leo, here I am again. Like every single time in the whole reading. You're funny. No, because you're just contained. You're powerful. It's good. It's okay. That's what I do. I couldn't tell you face to face, but I'm so glad that you let something go. You let something go without saying anything. It's like you let something end with silence. So silence is a choice. So there's maybe a little guilt. I'm happy that it's over. I'm sorry I left while you were young. Thank you for leaving me. I watch you with your family. I think you just let something go without words, and you might feel bad about that. But I think that the other party, I think you saw forward. You saw that that other party would just like, sometimes we have to communicate with silence, and this is what you did. But I think you care a lot about this individual, so there's guilt, and I see that there's an apology here that you would like to convey. That doesn't normally come through, but okay, this is what I see. Thank you for leaving me. I watch it with your family. Like, you're just happy that they moved on and that they have whatever, their family or their friends, they have life going on. I see that you're happy about that, and that you're glad about it, you know? You're glad that they moved on, that somebody went forward without you having to put it down. So we're talking about energetic boundaries, and I'm seeing that you had to set an energetic boundary with silence. So you needed practice with that. Sometimes we set our boundaries on astral, or we have to set our boundaries with other people to the universe, and let that play out. So, but let's see some messages of love. What's going on? Leo, highest loving light. I couldn't tell you face to face. I'm so proud of you. Protected. You're safe and divinely protected. Thank you for leaving me. I watch you with your family. Children. Children are important to this partnership. I'm happy that it's over. I'm sorry I left while you were young. Obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped with obsessive thoughts. So this is what happened. So there was some safety to let your inner child out with someone, and it was so comforting. They found it very comforting. It was a beautiful thing. But then some obsession came through, and you, Leo, had to cut the cords while you were still young. I'm seeing like you had to cut the cord between this relationship before the obsession became like affecting in this world, in the real world. This is what I see. A lot of release, acceptance, release, having to let go of a partnership by essentially hurting somebody that wouldn't have received your communication any other way. And it was because of some obsession. And you feel guilty about it, and I think that it might be a good idea for you to do something about that for yourself. I'm not sure what though, because guilt is an illusion. So like I said, somebody who manifests like this, you set the parameters. So if you do feel guilty and you can't banish that, then do some self-forgiveness or reach out. It's up to you. Everybody's different. Let's move forward. So let's talk about your inner yin and your inner yang energies, okay? Your inner yin and yang energy is going to directly reflect any relationship that you bring into your life. Let's see. Yang says, jeez. Are we serious? No, it's too much, guys. I won't let you down. Your intellect arouses me. I would do it all again. And let's see what the inner yin says here. I won't let you down. I won't let you down. I want to feel that way again. That's a dedication. Alright, your intellect arouses me. I want to be more than friends. I would do it all again. I wish I had treated you better. Ooh, you're ready for a relationship? This is a nice balance, Leo. Okay, I don't normally always see that, like a person who's ready, but I won't let you down. I want to feel that way again. This is a desire from the yang energy. And I want to feel that way again. Also desire from, so I won't let you down is the yang energy, basically making an oath to take action. And the yin energy, affirming, yes, I want that. I want to feel that way again. I accept. So this is good. Action, commitment, reception. Your intellect arouses me. I want to be more than friends. So this is a recognition of what you need. When it comes to the yang energy, your inner yang energy is going to go after something that stimulates your intellect. You're this kind of person, I suppose, Leo, or that's going to arouse you soon. Somebody's intellect. It could be an emotional, intellectual thing that really is getting you going. I want to be more than friends. So if you don't have somebody, you'll meet someone. And I think you'll know right away after some intimate conversation. If you're already in a connection, it's this I want to be more than friends is showing that. So if you're already in a connection, or if you already have a friend or somebody whose intellect arouses you, or even for yourself, please don't be resistant or fearful to learn about things that arouse you and turn you on. That's okay. That's okay. Get to know your own energies, okay? And I want to be more than friends. So I'm seeing a necessity to transition from intellect into intimacy. So the intellect is arousing you, and then there's this friendship, and you'd like to transition between. I see the Leo person is wondering, like, maybe your romantic life and your like academic life were always separate, or something like this, like your studies or whatever, and so you're just pondering on how to merge these two worlds, I see, which is healthy. This is healthy. This is a desire. I won't let you down. I want to feel that way again. I want to be more than friends. This is the yin energy. I want this. So the yin is being very clear about what they want. So it's just the necessity to transition, I see. I would do it all again. I wish I treated you better. So, okay, maybe some hesitation about, I would do it all again, yang. I wish I treated you better. Yin. Learning from the past, maybe?